How to get curtain hair. Welcome to my channel. Let's start the topic. How to get curtain hair. Curtain hair, also known as a boy hair, is a swooping, messy hairstyle with long bangs in the front that look like curtains. You might have seen celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio, Nikolai Coster-Waldau, or Johnny Depp rocking this laid-back look. To get curtain hair of your own, you can either cut your hair yourself or go to a barber for a cut that's longer on the top and shorter on the back and sides. This cut is easy to style, and you can wear it if you have straight hair, curly hair, or anything in between. Method 1. Cutting your hair. Get your hair damp. Run your hair under the sink or shower to make it damp, but not dripping wet. Gently dab it with a towel to get the majority of the water out. If you have curly hair, don't get your hair wet. Just leave your hair dry and curly like you'd normally wear it. Cutting your hair on your own can be pretty difficult, so you may want to ask a friend or family member to help you. You can also go to a barber or salon and ask for a curtain haircut. Part your hair down the middle. For the cut to be even, take a fine-tooth comb and part your hair directly down the middle, using your nose as a guide. Even if you don't want to do a middle part in the future, it will help you as you cut your hair to check for symmetry on both sides. If you have straight hair, use your comb to brush out your hair so it's tangle-free. If you have curly hair, just let your curls fall naturally once you part your hair down the middle. Comb the sides of your hair forward to get them out of the way. Grab a comb and use it to push the hair from the back of your ears forward towards your face. Then, use your comb to push the rest of your hair backwards so there is a clear line between the sides and the back section. You can leave the top part of your hair alone for now, as you'll be cutting it later on. This will help to separate the sections so you can cut each one individually. Cut the back so it's about 3 in, 7.6 centimeters, long. Grab a pair of hair cutting scissors and use them to trim the back of your hair. Go from the nape of your neck upwards, but stop when you hit the middle of your head. Think about leaving a bowl cut shape around the top of your head to trim later. You'll want to use scissors, not clippers, to keep the sides and back slightly longer. Trim the sides so they are 3 to 4 in, 7.6 to 10.2 centimeters, long. Now, move towards the sides of your hair and use the scissors to cut the ends. Hold your scissors at an angle and cut the sides until they're about 3 inches, 7.6 centimeters, long. Again, think about leaving a bowl cut shape around the top of your head, so don't go past the tips of your ears. This haircut is almost like an undercut, but the fade into long hair is a little more subtle and natural. Cut the top so it's about 7 to 8 in, 18 to 20 centimeters, long. The top of your hair is the longest part, and it's what creates the heavy curtain of hair. Use your scissors to cut from your forehead to the crown of your head until your hair is roughly 7 or 8 inches, 18 or 20 centimeters, long. Make sure you keep the front of your hair fairly long, since that will create the bangs that hang over your forehead. Add layers to the top of your hair by cutting at an angle. Pull 1 in, 2.5 centimeters, sections of hair out away from your head and hold them in between 2 fingers. Hold your hair cutting scissors downward towards the hair and trim off a little bit from the ends to give your hair some texture. Keep going around the entire top section of your hair to make it more light and bouncy. If you have texturizing hair scissors with a comb on one side, you can use those instead. Method 2. Styling curtain hair. Part your hair down the middle or to one side. You can choose whether you want to wear your hair parted down the middle, to the right, or to the left. Use a comb to part your hair when it's damp so that it stays in place. Curly hair often looks better parted to the side, while straight hair looks great parted down the middle. Try out a few different ways of parting your hair until you find the one that you like. If you have curly hair, consider adding some curl-defining gel to your damp hair before you start drying it. Dry your hair downwards to prevent frizz. While your hair is still damp, grab your hairdryer and point it down towards the top of your hair. Keeping it pointed downwards, focus the air on the longest part of your hair as you dry. You can also air dry your hair, but it might not look as smooth or as sculpted. If you have curly hair, use a diffuser attachment on the end of your dryer and gently push the hair into the diffuser. Use a round brush to promote volume if you have straight hair. As you dry the top of your hair, use a round brush to pull the hair away from your face and back over your head. Keep brushing consistently as you dry your hair to give it some volume and a more feathered look. Focus the brush on the hair that frames your face to make it really light and flowy. If you have curly hair, don't use a brush, as it can make your hair frizzy. Rub in some anti-frizz cream to finish your look. Grab a dime-sized amount of anti-frizz cream or gel, then rub it in between your palms. Gently comb through your hair with your fingers to apply the product and lock your style into place. Avoid heavy products, like gels, as they can weigh your hair down. You don't have to use any product if you're going for the more natural, messy look. Hope you like. Thanks for watching.